Essentially, it started as a simple solo project I was doing in, I guess, my spare time. I was working in a tattoo shop full time, and I just loved making music. And I had recently quit the band I was playing guitar in back in Virginia. Basically, I quit that band and I started writing just material, like solo material for myself, recording it, and I made, an EP for this band under a different band name. And throughout that time, Nick Ruffillo here, our guitar player, he was and still is obviously my best friend, and he was the first person, I guess, that was part of the band as it became a band, because we realized once the EP was done and we got management and stuff, which we seeked out, that we needed a band, obviously, because it couldn't just be one guy. So obviously, my best friend played guitar by default, in the band. That's when he brought on board Vincent. Vincent plays bass in Bad Omens. And basically, I didn't know Vincent very well at the time. We were just acquaintances. But Nick and Vincent both tattoo professionally, and that's how Nick knew him. And, once I got to know Vincent and found out he played bass and he wanted to be in the band, we just clicked really well instantly as friends and as musicians. We shared a lot of similar tastes and interests, and even some personal, private experiences and opinions, I guess. So we got along really well, and it made for a good start to this band. And then that's when we realized we needed another guitar player, and that's when Vincent reached out and told me about his best friend Joachim, who was playing guitar in a band called Her Bright Skies at the time, all the way in Sweden, which sounds, I guess, not very ideal to get a guitar player from another country, but Joachim sent us a bunch of music he had written, and he's a producer, so we had that in common. And he just also, same story as Vincent, he clicked really well with me as a person.